Once there's been a determination of primary physical custody of a child, the other parent has secondary custody, or visitation. There are no real standards for what constitutes appropriate limitations or schedules for a visitation schedule. It can be virtually anything, from almost no contact to nearly 50-50 time, on almost any schedule. Joint custody is a term that hasn't been adequately defined by the Nevada Supreme Court. It's used by some trial courts to describe almost any kind of shared custody schedule, and by others to mean only equal, split custody of a child's time. It is possible that even a third party could be awarded visitation or even primary physical custody of a child. The statutes for both of those possibilities are linked on this page. It's a difficult standard, however, to ever meet. There is a parental preference in both state law and even one of constitutional dimension under a United States Supreme Court decision called Troxel. In any event, once custody has been established, it can be modified at any time during the minority of the child. A custody order is never really final. Modifications of joint custody are done in accordance with the best interest Truax test. But modifications of any finding of primary physical custody require showing, 1, that the circumstances of the parties have been materially altered, and 2, that the child's welfare would be substantially enhanced by the change. This is known as the Murphy standard. Further, under a case called McMonagle, which I took to the Supreme Court back in 1994, the moving party in a custody proceeding must show that the circumstances of the parties have materially changed since the most recent custodial order, and events that took place before that proceeding are generally inadmissible. What this means in the real world is that the same old allegations can't be raised again and again and again. Once a child custody determination is made, it's considered something of a line in the sand, and stuff that occurred before then can't be argued later as a reason to change custody once it's been established.